What's good, YouTube? Welcome back to my channel. It's your boy D Brown, and today we are here to react to a video called Pick Me Girls and Black Men Should Serve Us by We Need to Talk. He has a great channel. I love what he's doing in the black community. So just a quick rundown of his channel. Basically, he sits down with women and men and kind of discuss the rift between black men and black women today. Doesn't matter what country, black men and black women, we have a rift right now. We have a little war going on, and basically, I guess his mission is to try to get to the bottom of it to see how we could progress together. You know what I mean? So we're gonna react to this video today. Solid channel. Check him out. We're gonna leave the original video in the description, and yeah, let's get into it.
Listen, it's the message right here. Black boy, tell me how you really feel, cause I just wanna build with you. Black girl, tell me how you really feel. I wanna keep it real with you. I wanna live better, eat better. I wanna love better, sleep better. Yeah, I wanna feel so aligned. Sublime.
Talk to me about why do you think black men and black women can't get along, aren't getting along? What do you think there's a problem?
I do.
Okay.
Whew.
Talk about it.
I actually feel like it starts with the women.
Whoa.
I feel like although men help us produce children, ultimately we birth that child. It starts with us in an aspect. I feel like if women did give men that safe haven to be vulnerable, then more guys would do it. But the thing is, when a man is vulnerable, a lot of times a woman uses it against them because women are more emotional. So,
First of all, who is she? Who is this woman, and why does she think different? Because she thinks different. Let's get into it.
if you're not a mature woman, then your guy can tell you, oh, I just lost my job, I don't know what to do. You can hold him down, but then later it's like, oh, well, all I did for you, and you can't even do this for me. And it's like, but you did it out the kindness of your heart. So did you do it out of the kindness of your heart, or did you do it because you wanted something in return? For a guy, he can have a female do that for him. And then when he gets on his feet, then he ventures out. So I feel like it has a lot to do with, one, compromising, understanding, communication, and trust. A lot of people deal with people that they don't trust. I feel like if people actually got the time to know a person before getting into their pants, then they would really know a lot about a person. Also, questions. When people go on dates,
Yo, this is refreshing, bro, to hear a different perspective from, a lady. Not to disrespect, no, I'm not trying to disrespect black women and stuff of today, but to hear a different perspective, and like to hear someone not sound the same for probably the first time in a while, to hear someone that seems like they get it, it's truly refreshing. But let's get more into it though.
I don't think they ask the right questions. They ask basic questions, but those questions aren't ultimately what you feel like you need in your life going forward. So you're thinking about now versus the future. Some people will say, well, you shouldn't ask all those questions. So would you rather ask the questions, have the person answer, and if they get irritated and don't want to answer, then well, if they're like this, then maybe this is not the person that I need to deal with, because I want to.
Well, she thinking.
Open person. So if I answer these questions, ask this person these questions, if they're open, they're gonna be like, okay, go for it. Tell me, if you're a person that's emotional, I don't feel like you should be with someone who's very nonchalant, because you like to engage in conversation. You get upset about something, and then they're like, "What? It's not that big of a deal." Like, I being a little dramatic, and that could go both ways, because you do have some nonchalant women out there that's like, "What is? Are you over there crying? Is it? Come on now." And this is for the guy, but what's wrong with him crying? Like, it's completely okay. It's healthy. So it's healthy for us to cry, but it's not healthy for.
Just to piggyback on that, you would like, in hindsight, you would like a woman that is like okay with you occasionally showing, that your emotional side as men, because we are human. We'll have moments in our life where we might get a little emotional, but in my opinion, it would be best not to do that in front of your woman. Cry to your mom, bro. That's cry to your mom, cry to your aunt, cry to someone close to you, but don't cry to your woman. She might lose respect for you. It's just what it is. There's nothing we can do about it.
For the men to cry. How is that?
So one of the things I'm hearing a lot of men say, they're saying that when a lot of black women describe their ideal man, they're describing a woman with a penis. Because some of the traits that they describe are traits of a strong black woman, not necessarily of a man. And some of the things that they feel like would be, would make them compatible doesn't actually make them compatible. So for instance, two emotional people, probably a terrible idea. How you gonna raise kids when both people are emotional? Who's gonna be level-headed? Or two nonchalant people, right? So men are having the conversation about we need balance. Women tend to have the conversation like men need to be more like us. So why do you think that's happening? Why do you think we're missing each other?
For the record, it's not gonna happen. Especially if it's a real man, it's not gonna happen. Ladies gotta understand that we don't thrive to be like you. We thrive to be the complete opposite of you, so we can mesh. You could have two of the same, but statistics, data, everything shows that opposites attract. So if you are this way as a woman, I am this way as a man, we get together and make a perfect match. If we could just come to that understanding, maybe things would be better, but who knows?
As far as preferences.
Selfishness in a way, because, and correct me if I'm wrong, but I do feel like when women look at a man, they look for a perfect person.
I got nothing to say.
Like, I need you to do this, I need you to do that. Oh, and do it just like this. Or when you clean the house, make sure it's just like this. It's like, I want you to help, but I want you to help the way I want you to help me. And I don't think it's fair, because everybody's love language is different. So how something may look to you, it may not look like that to your man. But because it's all about you, this is how I feel. This is how this looked to me. This is how you did this, and it made me feel this way. But did you ask him why he did it that way? Maybe the questions also. I think women don't ask questions like the right questions. I feel like they ask questions to benefit them, not to actually really dig into the guy's mind or how he feels.
Why do you think that is?
Selfishness. Sometimes, and I'm not saying it's all women, but...
Wow. Listen, as men, women like this, I know everybody calls them pick-me's and pick-meshas and this and that, whatever BS. Try not to cuss, but we need to protect women like this, because not because she's trying to suck up to men. Most men know that that's not what she's trying to do. She just gets it. She just tries. She's rational, bro. I hate to have to say, most women aren't rational, bro. They don't try to see it from the other side. It's like this woman kind of eradicated her selfishness in a way to at least try to understand, you know, a man's perspective, and you can see that either she learned from a good guardian, a good dad, uncle, or something, or she went through some stuff and she did some self-reflecting, bro. Because this really is a different perspective. Like, you don't hear women talk like this today on anything. So this is truly refreshing to hear, bro. Like, honestly, protect her at all costs, bro.
Power as well.
Wow.
I feel like a lot of women like to have power. And I feel like they like to have power because if they're in control of the situation, then it's like, oh, it's going my way, so I can get him to do whatever I want him to do. For a guy, I feel like it could be power as well. But I also think sometimes the guy can have a little bit more to lose in a situation like that. Like if a guy is going through a financial hardship and the female's like, oh, you can stay with me, I can help you. It's like once he get there, she treat him more like a servant.
Listen, I want to get through this whole video. Got about like 9 to 10 minutes left. I'm going to leave it right there. I'm going to let you guys finish watching because I don't want to kind of take away from, you know, his creation. But my final thoughts is I really appreciate this woman's perspective. I really appreciate her taking the time or being so understanding that she kind of gets how men feel, and she kind of understands what are some of the issues we having with our women, the way we see things basically. And we need to protect her at all costs because this woman is gold, bro. Like, honestly and truthfully. But I want you guys to finish the video. Gonna leave it in the description. Like, comment, share, subscribe. I appreciate you guys for watching, and peace out.